I appreciate you for coming, man. You ready?
Go ahead.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there? It's yours truly, Xavier Lewis, the antidote to R&B, and I'm live in New York in my Empire State of Mind, y'all. We about to go in the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Power 105.1, DJ Envy, Angela Yee, the beautiful Angela Yee, my boy Charlemagne the God, man. We gonna take it up top. Y'all tune in.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got a special guest with us this morning, Xavier Lewis. Good morning, sir.
No, this is Neo. How dare you disrespect Neo like that?
Oh man, come on.
Here we go.
That's my boy. That's my boy Neo. He doing his thing. Big ups to him, man.
All right, Xavier Lewis. So we're familiar with you from America's Got Talent.
Yes, yes.
And then all of a sudden you weren't on the show anymore, but everybody thought you could potentially win.
Yeah. You know, America's Got Talent was a blessing of a situation for me. America really did stand up on my talent. At the time, you know, every artist, every good artist, I'll say, out there has a storyline of signing a bad deal. And I was in a bad situation at the time.
So what was your deal?
Well, you know what? I was locked into a contract, an independent contract with the guy, and you know, just to mistreat me, he wouldn't let me out the contract. Once I became,
even though you could have.
Yeah.
But did he give you money?
Nah.
You just signed a contract with no money?
Well, you know what?
I got a contract for you right now. Then.
Nah, man. You know what? Lessons learned. Lessons learned. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was a point in my career whereas, okay, someone was saying, hey, this is what I know, this is what I'm about, and you take the word.
Even a good lawyer couldn't get you out.
Well, I got out.
But not in time.
Not in time. But you know what? It still turned out to be my blessing. Like, it was still my stepping stool because 2 weeks later, I left the show. The show calls me back and they say, hey, Xavier, we want you to represent this season's talent live in New York on the Today Show. So it went from one thing to the next.
Right.
It paid off.
Okay. That's true. And talent does, prevail over everything.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of people getting at you now to try to give you a situation?
Well, yeah, man. I mean, I just stayed focused, stayed grinding, stayed prayerful, and just kept working. And now everything's to hear my voice.
So what didn't we get to hear when you on America's Got Talent? The song you did perform a song, right? But we didn't get to see it.
Well, you know what? Actually, I did. America saw me do John Legend's Ordinary People.
All right. Well, let's hear it right now.
Ooh.
Act like it's the piano.
That's John Legend right there.
Girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon. We're past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love. It seems like we argue every day. I know I misbehaved and you made your mistakes, and we both still got room left to grow. Though love sometimes hurts, I still put you first, and we'll make this thing work. But I think we should take it slow. Well,
Charlemagne got all teary-eyed.
Sound like John Legend. You know John Legend or the guy that's on the Macklemore record?
You know what? Hey, John Legend.
Sound alike.
That's my boy, man. I mean, like, I really love artists that go back and they say, look, we want to stay true to that authentic sound. Bring back real vocals, real writing, all of that. I'm sorry?
You from Queens?
I was born there.
What part?
I was born there. I can't claim it.
Oh, you don't know?
He's from Miami.
Come on, y'all. I was
you was there for 2 minutes then.
I was there
right out.
Every bit of 2 minutes, man. But the crazy thing is, some of the world's most recognizable people, they make their way here in New York. Right. By way of whatever borough. So my journey started here, and I was raised in Miami, Florida.
Right.
And
now you live in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta, GA.
Now, are there a lot of artists that are reaching out to you to help you, like any mentors you have in the business?
You know what? The first big mentor was huge for me. I grew up in church, and so it was little simple things that I had to learn, like not holding the mic when I sing, doing dance moves while I'm singing, all kind of stuff.
In church?
No. The first mentor, but the one and only Betty Wright.
Okay.
Betty Wright, man. No pain, no gain. Mama B, she really came in and just paved the way for me. It's so many different artists I'm looking up to right now, but
So what's your ideal situation, and what do you think about R&B? Because you say you're the antidote to R&B.
Yes. Well, first and foremost, the antidote to R&B is not to disrespect any artist that's doing their thing. It's just that I'm staying true to me. I love soul music. I love soul food. Anything soul, I love it. And just want to bring back that authentic vocal, you know, that raspy, anointed melody line. And so the antidote to R&B, let the healing process begin. You know?
You feel like other artists that are out now aren't doing that?
I think it's time for us to get back to message. I think we've strayed away from message of song. You know, just ultimately as artists, when we have 3 minutes of your attention, what do I leave you with? You know, what kind of food do I feed? How does my message make you feel?
So you don't think there's a message out there anymore?
It's really not message. I mean, you have a few artists that's trying to do that, but I think we collectively as a whole, that the whole album doesn't have to be serious, but I think we need to be accountable for feeding our fan base something positive.
What message are you trying to deliver?
My message is what rhythm and blues, and notice I said rhythm and blues, you know, not just R&B, you know, categorized, but rhythm and blues. My message is family. My message is love. My message is the struggle and pain, but yet triumph and victory, you know, church, street, whatever it be. But at the end of the day, it's a collective message on ultimately what can make us better, what can inspire us, you know, what could draw us closer to each other, whether it be a couple or whether it be everybody on the block.
All right, well, we look forward to hearing some more music from you.
Right, and you have your own label, so you run your label, you're signed to yourself.
Yes.
I guess after that last experience.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? What's crazy is there's a group right here in New York, Men of Faith Ventures. And like a brother to me, you know, Reginald Bernard right here from Brooklyn. We're in Atlanta together. He introduced me to a mentor, one of Brooklyn's big coaches, Coach Ted Gustis. Ted Gustis brought in the group, Men of Faith Ventures. They sowed a seed, you know, got me out of that situation. And they said, you know what, X, now you have to pass it on by firstly putting yourself in a position to own all rights to yourself and so on, but then sharing a blessing with those around you that come in contact with you. So CEO of Millennium Soul Music Group, I write 90% of my stuff, and we just trying to really set this movement ablaze.
All right.
You know. Yeah.
We'll definitely look forward to hearing some more music and definitely wish you the best.
Wow.
Now, one last question. Now, I know you're heavy in the church and you're speaking in the message. Now, when you're saying speaking message, like what kind of messages are you talking about from artists? Because I want an example.
Like for example, I have a single called Georgia.
Not your example.
Oh well, you know. I'm
talking about from other artists. You're talking about because you know there's a lot of you saying they're not giving positive music out there, and you know the only R&B artists out there right now that are pretty much doing anything is you got your Trey Songz, your Neos, your Miguels, and
Dream.
Miguel is doing his thing right
and the
now,
Dream.
too.
So what positive I guess reinforcements are we looking for?
Well, I mean, when it comes to, and let me make sure I really understand what you had. I want to make sure I understand your question. As far as you're saying, like, as far as what artists...
You're saying there's no artists putting positivity out there right now. You need to get back to that.
Well, I'm trying to
say, what positivity of artists are you talking about that were giving you that positivity? Because I can go the other way and say, who's not giving positivity?
What R&B artists have put out positive messages before?
Well, I mean, people like Alicia Keys, John Legend, and if we go back even further, remember back in the day, like Patti LaBelle, Stevie Wonder,
Marvin Gaye,
Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding, Al Green. We always had purpose-driven music.
Right.
We had fun. We got our dance on. We hugged each other. We cuddled to the R&B groove. But yet we still had songs and messages that fed the people.
Like Marvin would do sexual healing, but then he turned around and do what's going on.
What's going on? Exactly.
Right. And you don't see that from today's R&B artists.
No, you don't. And I think we've also gotten away from we've studialized, if I could really say that. We've kind of like, to me, we've studialized that thick rhythm and blues sound. Like we're now hiding behind the auto-tune switch, you know what I'm saying? We're and we're getting away from real singing and just bringing that vocal back. And I think that's important too. I think that's why really the name The Antidote to R&B came, because people would come to my shows and it was like, yo, you're so soulful, it's so refreshing. We haven't heard that sound in so long, and it's just like, man, you the antidote to R&B. I said, well, let the healing process begin, you know. And so we here.
All right. Xavier Lewis is the Breakfast Club. Is Power 105.1.
Word.
you know, yo, the Harlem Shakers, we got some major collabos going, the TV show coming, so y'all gonna see some stuff start hitting the screen real soon. Artists like where's
Charlemagne, thanks to Charlemagne.
Yeah, y'all, crazy.
So quiet.
Crazy, listen.
Putting that together, tell you the
Yo,
truth.
man, crazy. Charlemagne, really, what you doing, man, the movement is about to set forward, like you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'll send you some stuff on what's going on with my single Give Back. I'm giving 70% of the proceeds to give back to different causes.
That's right, I read about that.
Yeah. So we got some. If you see it on iTunes, it's never been done quite that way before. Whereas I take the logo of a foundation, charity, or movement, and place it on the cover. And submit it as its own digital release to iTunes.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, you out? Or you single?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we already got like McDonald's, VH1 Save the Music Foundation speaking with Macy's and a lot of other people. It's a positive, a powerful movement. Yeah. Man.
Oh.
Yo.
Hey, you didn't mention none of that.
I was like, oh, DJ was like, yo, it's Xavier Lewis.
I gave you like 3 times. I said, yo, we look forward to the music 3 times.
Man. Jeez. But nah, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Oh, love, my brother.
That's why I left. It was in the middle.
One more, please. She plays. Make sure you get your time.
Okay.
Fresh from upstairs, man. Power 105.1 Breakfast Club. Y'all heard it. For those of y'all that was tuned in, you heard it. Wait till you hear what's coming next, though. Wait till you hear what's coming next.